Okay. Hi. Happy Thursday. We're back in The Sims. We're flipping houses. Y'all know the drill by now. I know y'all can't see the whole fit, but we're trying something new, and I really like it so far, so wardrobe upgrade is going well. Anyways, this is our last house in Willow Creek. We're in episode 13. We got the Cypress Terrace. Terrace? There's not an N in there. Terrace. It's a 40 by 30 lot, 5 bed, 4 bath, 244,327 simoleons. Yeah. Let's get straight into it. Here we are. Immediate first impressions is it's very 70s. Very, very 70s. It kind of reminds me of Tomorrowland at Disney World. Yeah. I like the little stick out here. I think it's very fun. I think it's very unique. It gives the house a spunky character. I like the landscaping. It is simple, but artistic, I would argue. Especially this little center area here. I really like this little attachment here in the back, kind of the big shed is what I'm gonna call it, and then the terrace here. I think that's very cool, very pretty. Let's see. The green, white, and blue, not my favorite thing ever, but not my favorite, but I don't hate it. Like, it's not disgusting. And then you got this little garden in the back here, a nice little courtyard. I like it. I really like it, actually. The little round pieces on the front of the house also add just additional fun little character. The only thing, I guess the biggest thing, is the trim around each floor of the house. I feel like it's a little too much. Besides that, though, this is honestly, I like it, personally. I kind of like the 70s style. Heading inside, my cat just launched itself halfway across the living room. That was insane. Which, they both have the zoomies right now, so apologies for background noise. Anyways, let's see. So you go through the front door, and you immediately have your living room. This is very 70s Art Deco. I'm gonna say that like 8 billion times in this video. Sorry, not sorry. But wow. Very, very 70s Art Deco. Biggest critiques are the wood trim around the door, and then not the wood trim around the windows. I don't like that inconsistency. And then the living room is very 70s Art Deco. There it is again. But the table's not centered to the couch. And then this entertainment stand is not 70s Art Deco. It's more of craftsman, Tudor home deco. I don't actually know what deco means. But I like this little, I like the sculpture off to the side here. It's very artsy, very fun. Ooh. The front door is orange. Not a fan of that. These doors are fun though. Like, we could do a really spunky build with it, but I don't like it here. Not at all. And then over here we have dining room and a bar. So I'm gonna say informal dining and a bar. This little chair thing they got going over here in the windows, it's funky. I don't know why you would sit there. I don't know what its intention is, but honestly, I kind of like it. I feel like, okay, it feels very art museum to me. Like, these are chairs that you would see set up in an art museum, and you'd sit there to ponder the art that's on the wall. But it's not really a home thing. It's an art museum thing, you know? Like, it's cool, just not the right environment for it. The bar is green and yellow. That's fun. It's not centered. That's because it's pressed up against the wall. Okay. But then this isn't centered. And the windows are funky. Not a fan of the bar. Not a fan of the bar. The giant entertainment center. I don't really understand what its purpose is. But it's kind of fun. I kind of wish that the counters were connected to these side pieces here to make it more feel like one giant connected unit. Right now it feels a little disconnected and like something you would find in the Star Trek spaceship, which there's nothing wrong with that. I love Star Trek, honestly. It's a really good show, especially the one that was in the 70s and 80s with Captain Picard. I don't know the technicalities of it, but I like Star Trek. And then you got a little bathroom tucked back in here. It's simple, it gets the job done, no wasted space. Colors are pretty united. Overall, pretty good. Okay. You got a gigantic staircase, which for the scale of the house, I feel like it works. And then in here you have the kitchen. Very It's fun. The kitchen is pretty fun. I kind of like it. It's not super functional. Like, you're not doing anything with this island. And you're not doing anything with this over here. A lot of it really doesn't serve a purpose, but I think it's fun. You got your spaceship fridge. This house looks like a spaceship. That's kind of 70s though. Like 70s to me is just very spaceshipy. Yeah. So then back here, okay, you have a little ensuite, a little guest house or a grandmother's, what are they called? Grandmother's? I don't know. But you got a, kind of like a little hotel room. You got a desk, a wardrobe, a little chair, a bed. The floor plan's a little funky, it's a little disconnected. I think the rug, while it fits the entirety of the room really well, it doesn't fit the floor plan. I think 2 smaller rugs would have been better than just one big rug. And then you have the bathroom back here that looks like it's straight out of a prison. Okay, so you have spaceship house with a hotel room and a prison bathroom. That's fun. And there's a little garden in the back here. And then outside, we already kind of went over outside, but it's like a cafe patio. You got 3 different table dining options. There's a grill in the back over here under the terrace. Fun little gardens you can walk through. Okay, yeah. So upstairs, immediately, wow. Okay, purple. Immediately to the left, you have what appears to be a little girl's room. Again, the rug fits the bedroom nicely, but it doesn't fit the floor plan nicely. Kind of same as the ensuite. 2 smaller rugs would have been better than just the big one. And then you have this random red dragon and green light that doesn't actually fit, and this painting is attached to the ceiling. And the bed's not pressed up against the wall. Funky, very funky. I feel like this is a very Y2K bedroom and a very 70s house. It's a little funky. So we're just covering all the aesthetics. You got Art Deco, you got Tudor, you got spaceship, Star Trek, you got hotel room, you got prison, you got Y2K, What's next? What's next? This... What? I keep just noticing random pieces of it, and it's very entertaining. I'll start in the restroom. So you have 3 different towel options because maybe you're very indecisive and you like to switch up your colors. You got a blue option, a beige option, and a black option. And then you have very violent round counters. Like imagine stumbling and hitting your corner. Hitting a corner on your sink, and then the toilet is immediately next to the door. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a little funky if you ask me. And then you have 3 lights. Very bizarre. And it's brown. It's poop brown. It just got very noisy in my apartment. Apologies. And then heading out into the bedroom, you have green rug, which again fills the room, but it doesn't fit the floor plan, so it's taking up a little bit of the bedroom area, or bed area, and then it's taking up a little bit of the sitting area, but not all of it, to the point that it's just awkward. None of the furniture matches. Well, I guess the couches and the bed do. Okay, so you have like sets of things that matches. The couches and the bed match. And then all your wood pieces match, so the desk, the table, and the bookcase. And then you have just a random green rug. Then you got a wardrobe back here, pile of laundry, love that for you, and just a random chair. It's funky. It's very funky. I don't really know what to say exactly, but it's very funky. I'm pretty sure my dad owns these bookshelves, but in black. That's, anyways. Heading upstairs. You have a little activities room. Okay, so you got an art easel, chessboard, and a piano, and then just a little sitting area. Nice rug. Which I feel like the size of the rug actually fits both the room size and the floor plan this time around, so no critiques on the rug. And then, isn't this rug like massive? I don't know. You got 2 desks, a little funky. And you got a table back here with random displays, and then you have, wow, art. A lot of art. A lot of copies of art. I would love to know the thought process here. Like, is there kind of lore and story behind this? Like, does an artist live here, and so those are his different prints that he's trying to sell? That's what I'm gonna say is happening here. Oh, wrong button. So then, over here, we have the green bedroom. And now the rug is both too small for the room, but also doesn't fit the floor plan, so lose-lose there. Just green. Very plain, very basic, but green. Then you have your restroom. Got a his and hers sink with a very nice tub, and then a hidden toilet back here. Honestly, not too shabby. The blue sinks are fun. The mirrors aren't centered over the sinks. Ew. You have a ton of lights. What is with 3s? 3 of these, 3 lights. I guess those are 4s. But then you got 3 here, and then you got 3 towels, and you got 3 more lights, and I just really like the number 3. They were having a 3-day. Anyways, the kind of prison-esque again, with just the wall color So you got prison bathrooms, and then, wow, a very large bedroom. Brown. Like, poop brown. Yummy. Yummy. Okay. But kind of the same. Just very plain, not a whole lot going on. You got a random purple art piece in your brown room. That's very fun. Very unique of them. Yeah, so that's that house. It started out really strong. The first floor, honestly, isn't terrible. It's funky, it's fun. I kind of like it. But then as you go up the floors, it just gets weirder and weirder. So let's go to my flipped version, check her out, and compare. All right, we're here at the flipped version. Welcome to the flipped version of the Cypress Terrace. It's a 40 by 30 still, but it's now 7 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. The value is 274,841 simoleons. I think that's an 8. It's either a 4 or an 8. I can't read it from here. Lot traits, fast internet, natural light, and penny pixies. So, before I get into this, I challenged myself again with this house to go just like uber modern uber modern minimalist. I know when I first started this whole series, I mentioned how I'm a eclectic maximalist and I have a really hard time designing in like all white neutrals. I need color, I need stuff. So I really just kind of challenged myself to go against that and make a very just neutral minimalist house. And now that I have finished all of Willow Creek, I think that it's wiggled its way into my second most favorite lot in this entire world. So I don't know what that says about me, but there's that little tidbit of information. And while we're here, since we're completely done with Willow Creek, why don't you comment down below what your favorite makeover was? I think my ultimate favorite was the Pesto Palace, and then the Cypress Terrace makeover that we're about to go over, and I think in number 3 is the Jazz Pad. I don't know. I really like all of them, which is good because I made them. But yeah, without further delay, welcome to the flipped version of the Cypress Terrace, which I have now named Modern Minimalist. All right, we're here. Welcome to Modern Minimalist. I really like it. I just finished it like maybe half an hour ago. No, more like an hour because I ate dinner. But yeah, so kept the same shell and just modernized it. Modern, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. So down here in front, oh, baby, nope. No, you're done. So, heading down to the front here, as usual, I had to sneak in my little garden of wildflowers in the back here. I wanted the landscaping in this house to be very... Oh, I was thinking of the word earlier while I was doing it, but now I can't think of it. Very manicured, very controlled. So, yes. So, I just forgot all of the words, ever. In the front here, you have a nice little front area framed up by a hedge, and then you have beautiful fountains going around, and you have little garden beds in the middle of the fountains that are pretty much symmetrical. And then around the side here, just more landscaping, pretty simple, minimalist. Kept a little round piece. And you just got a nice little simple courtyard back here for your guests. And then around the back here, this is a little garden area. So these are all little vertical garden boxes that your Sims can use. And then we got some trees to frame up this back fence. Kind of provides some privacy for the people living down the hill. And then you have down here a little outdoor eating area, and then a lounging area next to the pool. We still have the little covered terrace over here, and then outdoor living, just some open grass. And yeah, that pretty much sums up the outside. We stuck to just very basic neutral colors. The whole kind of mindset when I was going into this build was kind of bachelor pad. And the guy that lives here is just like ultimate CEO, businessman, like constantly on the grind. Yeah. So heading inside, you have the same marble flooring throughout the entire first floor. It even carries out outside into the living area. You got glass walls galore. The idea here was that these are giant sliders. So I used kind of archways to be where the door had been slid open. I don't know how well I described that, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying. But we flipped the floor plan a little bit, so now your living room is over here. Still very minimal, just kind of basic colors. Got a little terrarium over here. More plants. If you guys haven't figured it out by now, when I don't know what to do with the space, I just plant vomit in it. So lots of plants that have been vomited around this house. It's just very plain, very simple, gets the job done, but still kind of artsy. And then you have a powder bath back here underneath the stairs. And then over here, where the old living room used to be, is now your dining room. Maybe he has business meetings in here as well. And we have a little side table over here for treats and things, so that when he's hosting, you don't have to walk all the way over to the kitchen. You can just come right here to refill your plate. And then more plant vomit. We got an artistic little pillar here and wooden feature wall up the stairs, and it goes up as well, so it carries up all the way through. And then around this corner here, we have our new kitchen. We shifted the bar in here, framed up by some windows and pendant lights. And then you have your very large, very beautiful kitchen, very minimalist kitchen. You got your oven tucked over here in the side, little stovetop, sink. And then in the, you have a little, oh, I forget what it's called. It's a specific type of pantry, but you got 2 fridges in the pantry, and then a little sink and dishwasher back here as well. And then separated, you have your little ensuite, little guest suite, ensuite. I forget what it's called. Grandmother's? I don't know. But I pretty much just tried to make a tiny little hotel room. So you have their bed back here with some art, a little kitchenette for them, and then a little living area. They have 2 entrances. They have this one. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. You have one door that goes to the house, and then you have another door that goes to the courtyard that's back here. And then you have your bathroom, double vanity, tub, and shower with a little toilet. And then you also have massive sliders out to the pool area. Heading upstairs. Fun little feature wall with some more plants. And then you can't have a bougie house without a grand piano, so we threw a grand piano up here. And then you have a overlook into the dining room. And then immediately off the stairs here to the left, you have the CEO office. The goal was for it to be a little bit darker and a bit intimidating. So you have the big boss desk with the big boss chair, and then the little chairs that your customers or clients or whatever would come sit in. And then if need be, they can be shifted around to complete this little sitting area over here. And this is kind of where we get into the character a little bit more. My whole thing was he owns a chain restaurant company. So this is the logo for his restaurant that he owns. And then these are different articles that have been written about his restaurants. And then you just got some bookshelves over here. And then down the hall, we have 2 guest rooms and a bathroom for them. The goal was to kind of just keep them simple. They were supposed to feel like hotel rooms. So over here, just a very plain, white, bright bedroom with a mirror and some accent art. And then this one, a little more cozy, but still just very simple. Gets the job done. What is my cat doing? I don't know. And then you got some fun wall art here in the hallway. And then finally heading upstairs to the last floor. Immediately after the stairs to the left here, you have a kid's room. He doesn't have kids. I just didn't know what else to do with this bedroom. But I really like how it turned out. The green feature walls are fun, but you have like 3 separate areas in this massive room. So you have their little sleeping area, they have a little play area over here with their castle, and then they have a study desk area for once they start school or get into school. And then next to that you have a restroom, pretty simple, just kind of gets the job done. Double vanity, toilet, tub, and shower. Kind of a lot of space in here, honestly. It's a very large bathroom. I was hoping to make it the master bathroom, but this bedroom over here was bigger, so this won for the master bedroom. But you got your own French door entrance, and then your own private sitting area, your own private coffee bar, then your sleeping area, obviously, and another little lounging area with views of, views of your whole backyard and the fun little terrace. And then you have the restroom, double vanity, tub shower combo with a little toilet room separately. And then over here, I didn't put rails on that staircase. Oops. We have a little in-home gym. Again, with views of the pool. The front yard too, really. Surround views. And then I know that these are bar bottles and alcohol drinks, but the kind of logic was maybe they're different protein shakes or energy drinks or just fun decorative vases or something. And then over here, I was thinking these are like yoga mats or something. But yeah, this is the modern minimalist. If you liked what you saw today, I do upload all of my houses to the Sims4 gallery. So you can find it here, Luxia18. And if you hated it, you can download it and flip it again yourself. Or if you loved it, you can download it and play in it, whatever your heart desires. But I do upload all of the houses that I flip here as soon as I'm done with them. So you may even get the chance to sneak peek into future episodes. So make sure you come check me out. Check this out. And yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far. It means the world to me. It would mean even more if you'd be willing to hit the subscribe button and leave a like. Comment which house is your favorite in Willow Creek now that we're done with it. And just let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!